Hey guys, welcome back to another installment of our CAS challenge for October. Today's word is rodent, which I wasn't really sure where I wanted to go with this. This is obviously a voiceover because I recorded this whole thing talking to myself and apparently didn't actually hit, record. But yeah, I was trying to think of where I wanted to go with that. I could do rabbit, I could do the rat, big ears, big teeth, that kind of thing. But in the end, I actually decided that I wanted to go for a hamster. I don't know why I'm not. There we go. Takes me a minute. Also, I'm having a lot of CC issues that apparently were broken somehow, even though they're not listed as broken under any sort of website. So I'm having some issues and abusing more Max's stuff than I would have liked to, but I think she turned out okay. I still think she's pretty cute. But yeah, it's super duper frustrating. Like, my eyes weren't working, but then I re-downloaded them even though they have not been updated. The Whisper eyes have not been updated, and tossed them back into my game and they worked fine. So I'm basically re-downloading all of my CC to see what happens and if it works. Super frustrating. I love that they update the game, especially when things are broken, because Sims 2 you had to wait forever for patches and just updates that were built into different expansion packs. But this can be instant. However, when it's instant, it breaks things. So at first I was going for more of a kind of rat, real narrow and angular, and I just decided it was too obvious and I didn't like it very much. Also, I've noticed my sliders, I have more slider options without CC, so I'm wondering if I had something that broke them, like the eyebrows. I was like, wait, what? You're letting me edit the eyebrows the way that I want to? And the head shape. So if I find out which sliders were causing me grief, I'm gonna throw them right in the bin. Because there's no need for that. So I'm like picking out some eyebrows, going for it, but I'm like, I'm not really feeling it. And I'm debating a different rodent at this point. It's hard, like, I'm trying to think outside the box, and yeah, it's a little tricksy. I did want her to keep the monolid. I thought that was something that fit rodents, because they really don't have eyelids. They've got these round little bubble eyes. God, I hate those lashes. Oh, if anything, I just need to fix my lashes. But like, all my skin details are gone too, pretty much, except like 4. And that ain't gonna cut it. I have now been spoiled. Oh, made the nose too small. Yeah, and so this is me going, you know what? We are gonna go for hamster. She's gonna have chubby cheeks, because hamsters are notorious for stuffing their cheeks full of food for later. I was trying to give her kind of a smaller mouth, but I wasn't liking how it was working out. I wanted to pull the nose down too, and that wasn't working either, which was aggravating, but I learned I can adjust the nostrils, so that is the point of this challenge. This is where I realized I gave her like mega cheekbones. Not on purpose, but then I didn't know how to get rid of them and I just kept making it worse. She's like, no, why are they so gigantic? It's not what I wanted. And I was like, forget it. You know what? She's gonna have big cheekbones and that's all there is to it. And then I wanted the nose to go down a little bit. I'm still fussing with the cheekbones. Like, come on. Just kept being red. I'm like, what if I grab it over here? That's why I do miss Sims 2, like, because you know exactly what it's editing. Here, you don't always know what you can grab and where and what your limitations are, and it just gets a little annoying. This is when I discovered some of my Whisper eyes were still in the game. I think those were for, like, spellcasters and stuff. So like, yes, perfect. That's the color that I need. That's Whisper Eyes. I'm happy. I mean, I'm not happy, but happier than I was. Oh, I can't wait for that skin tone update. I don't care if it breaks everything again. I decided to give her some darker skin just because a lot of hamsters that I see are brown. So that makes sense. She's so cute. She's got the big, big, big bug eyes. Kind of wanted to give her some ears. And then she definitely needed to be fluffy. As Gabriel Iglesias says. She needed to be fluffy. Because all rodents are fluffy and adorable and perfection, and that's what we needed to see out of her. Give her shoulders a little bit broader. I hate that you can't make their arms bigger. Just wanted to give her boobs a little bit of sag, because if you have bigger boobs, they're gonna sag. And then this is me going, oh, I have like 3 pieces of clothing, CC. Thank you, game. She had a tattoo originally, so I did want to kind of give her one, which is not realistic, and I know that for a hamster, but whatever. We are inspired by hamsters. We are not making a literal hamster lady. Otherwise, I would have needed some different CC for that. But no, we are not making a furry. But I did struggle with what tattoo to give her, because I just wanted to be real cutesy. And all of these were like, tattoo in capital letters, which isn't what I wanted. I'm actually really tired today, sorry. Supposed to be going to the fair because they have like a drive-through food thing. I think I already talked about this in another video, but today's the day I'm actually going, and I'm very, very excited about it because I need to get my funnel cake on. And I have the witchiest outfit. We might also be going to a pumpkin patch because I'm 5. But I'm not going to carve my pumpkins because I feel like they just get bad really quickly. They go bad really quickly. And I live in a hot area. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, so they go real bad. They go south. So I'm going to paint my pumpkin, which is what I did last year. I don't know what I'm going to paint on it yet, but I painted it, and you put like a lacquer on it, and it seems to preserve it a lot better. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know where I'm going to be for Halloween though, if I'm going to go over to my partner's house, because he's got a giant screen, like a movie theater basically, or I might just stay here and like hand out candy. I don't know. I did give her the buck teeth. I had to. It was a requirement. I really like the skin detail on her, by the way, because it does give a little bit of cleavage, which makes sense. Again, if she's got bigger boobs and they're in a bra, she's gonna have that cleavage. Just debating just some earrings or something. That hair, it was funny. I selected that first thing and I'm like, it's real fluffy, and then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it, and yeah, no, we went for it. Because why not? And then I wanted to give her a necklace, but I wasn't really happy with my options. I ended up putting like a goth collar on her at one point, and I almost leave it because it's like a pet collar. I also thought that the skull was funny because hamsters tend to die because they're not always very bright. But I end up going with the spellcaster like crystal stone one. I had it on her briefly. I was gonna go with this, and I'm like, no, this is not cutesy. This is a little much for her. Ugh, sorry I keep yawning if you can hear me. I don't even know why I'm tired. I slept really well, but I went to physical therapy yesterday and my legs are killing me. I just wanted to do basic makeup on her. Of course, the eyeliner from EA is like a solid crayon eyeliner. Not a big fan of that. But I think I found one that works okay. I did give her a little mole too. I didn't even try the Maxis lips. I'm like, nope. I really like this gloss one though. And then I had the hardest time with the tops because I kind of wanted to give her like a fur coat kind of thing, but I'm like, I don't think I have that. And so I really struggled for a while to find something that kind of was reminiscent of fur. And of course I kept landing on things that I liked that were not what I needed. And I'm like, but, hi. Hello, Sydney. A rare moment where it's Sydney and not Richard who's bugging me. What, do you want up? Come on. Oh. This is my Tonka truck cat. He's Tonka truck. He weighs 23 pounds. And he is on a diet. And he's not very happy about the diet. It must be said. But I don't want him to get, like, cat diabetes. And my friend's toddler weighs 27 pounds, so the fact that he basically is a toddler, not great. I really like that sweater. But this one fits. I know it's more fringe than anything, but it kind of looks like fur. And I do end up going with this one because I just couldn't find anything else. I didn't check full body outfits, but yeah, I couldn't find anything that I liked better. Also, I don't know if you can hear him purring, but he's purring very loudly. Richard got him in the face the other day, though, so he's got a bit of a little scab right in his lip. I didn't know what I wanted to do for bottoms. Like, I was like, do I want to do a skirt? I mean, I was going for cutesy, but then I was like, what if we do some skinny jeans on her? And I really liked kind of the darker color, and then I was like, oh, she's very fall right now. We gotta put boots on her. Like, I don't make the rules. She has to wear boots. This is me debating. I'm like, are these the boots? Couldn't really give her more jewelry just because of the outfit she's in. I thought about heterochromia, but hamsters don't really have that. And yeah, this is essentially her. This is our little sim that we've made, inspired by the word rodent. Oh, no, I don't. I would say, I think I changed her pants. But I was really pleased with how she turned out. She's very hamster inspired. So then I kept rolling for a name. I think her name's Elena. Elena Hemphill, yeah. Which is the most Hobbit name, and I appreciate it greatly. I had a little bit of a hard time, and then I'm like, you know what? Hamsters love food. She's gonna be a master chef. I know I give her the glutton trait because, again, hamsters stuff their cheeks both full. I give her cheerful. I don't remember the other trait that I gave her. I know it was a little bit hard. Oh, foodie. Yeah, and then I give her glutton. Or I don't give her glutton. What do I give her? Erratic, maybe? Because hamsters are a little questionable at times. They're not nurturing. This is kind of a sad fact, but hamsters sometimes eat their babies. Yeah, I go with erratic. Yeah, so this is our sim. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Definitely leave comments or suggestions down below if you have any. And I am going to see you in the next one.